Picture this: two worlds, two destinies, and two warriors whose paths could not be more different. On one side we have Daniel Larusso, the underdog from New Jersey, a teenager thrust into a new life, struggling to find his place in a world that seems determined to keep him down. Daniel's journey is one of grit and resilience, a story of a young man who refuses to give up, no matter how many times he's knocked to the ground. And on the other, we meet Mr. Han, the stoic mentor from Beijing. A man whose calm exterior hides a lifetime of pain and wisdom. Mr. Han is a master of Kung Fu, shaped by personal tragedy and the pursuit of inner peace. His discipline is unwavering, his movements precise, and his teachings profound. These are two legendary martial artists, forever linked to the Karate Kid legacy, but with vastly different stories, philosophies, and fighting styles. Daniel, with his fiery spirit and relentless determination, and Mr. Han, with his quiet strength and deep-rooted wisdom. Daniel's journey is marked by struggle. He's a hot-headed teenager who learns to channel his anger and fear into strength, finding his true self through adversity and the guidance of a wise mentor. Mr. Han, on the other hand, is a skilled master whose life has been shaped by loss. He seeks not just victory but peace, both within himself and in the world around him. His mastery is not just in combat, but in the art of healing and forgiveness. Both are masters of their own unique styles. Daniel with his karate, Mr. Han with his kung fu. But if they were to face each other in a head-to-head battle, who would truly triumph? Is it the raw determination of youth, or the seasoned skill of experience? But in the end, this isn't about crowning a single victor, it's about honoring the journey, the respect, and the unbreakable spirit that martial arts instills in its practitioners. It's about celebrating the dedication, the discipline, and the heart that define true martial artists. The hours of training, the sacrifices, and the unwavering commitment to improvement. It's about understanding their journeys, their strengths, and yes, even their flaws. Both Daniel and Mr. Han have faced their own demons, and it's these struggles that make their stories so compelling. So join me as we delve into the fascinating contrast between Daniel Larusso and Mr. Han. Together, we'll explore what makes each a formidable fighter, what sets their philosophies apart, and ultimately, we'll imagine the outcome of a legendary showdown between two of martial arts cinema's most iconic figures. Daniel's journey began in the heart of Newark, New Jersey, a city alive with energy, but also filled with challenges for a young boy trying to find his place. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, Daniel learned early on how to navigate the complexities of city life, where every day brought new obstacles and opportunities. The streets were both a playground and a proving ground, shaping his resilience and determination. When his family uprooted their lives and moved across the country to California, Daniel felt like a fish out of water. The sun-soaked suburbs were a world apart from the gritty streets he'd known. At his new school, he struggled to fit in, facing isolation and bullying. But in the midst of uncertainty, he found an unexpected source of comfort and guidance: Mr. Miyagi, a quiet, wise neighbor who saw potential in Daniel that others overlooked. Mr. Miyagi's training methods were anything but ordinary. Instead of traditional lessons, Daniel was tasked with chores: waxing cars, sanding floors, painting fences. At first, these tasks seemed pointless, but each movement was a building block, teaching Daniel balance, patience, and the fundamentals of self-defense. Through repetition and trust, Daniel began to understand that true mastery comes from discipline and attention to detail. Under Mr. Miyagi's steady guidance, Daniel transformed. He grew from a timid, bullied teenager into a confident karate champion, learning not just how to fight but how to stand up for himself and others. The lessons extended far beyond the dojo, shaping his character and outlook on life. Thousands of miles away, another story was unfolding, this time in the bustling city of Beijing. Here, Mr. Han's journey began, surrounded by the rich traditions and vibrant culture of China's capital. As a young man, Mr. Han experienced the joys of friendship and love, mastering Kung Fu alongside his future wife. The parks and courtyards of Beijing echoed with laughter and the rhythmic movements of martial arts, as he honed his skills and built lifelong bonds. But life took a tragic turn. Loss and heartbreak left Mr. Han emotionally scarred, carrying a deep sadness that followed him across continents. Seeking a fresh start, he journeyed to America, hoping to find peace and perhaps a new sense of purpose. In America, Mr. Han's training remained rooted in tradition. Every movement, every form, was a tribute to the discipline and philosophy of Kung Fu. Through years of practice, he developed not only physical strength, but also a quiet, unshakable inner resolve. Though burdened by the weight of his past, Mr. Han carried with him the wisdom and compassion born from hardship. These qualities made him a complex, deeply compelling teacher, one who could guide others not just in martial arts but in the art of living itself. Daniel's karate, under Mr. Miyagi's Okinawan style, emphasizes powerful linear strikes. Think the crane kick, precise, decisive, and devastating. It's a style born of practicality, designed for both attack and defense. Daniel's fighting spirit is evident in his aggressive, even impulsive approach to combat. Mr. Han's Kung Fu, with its roots in Chinese martial arts, is all about fluidity and adaptability. He moves like water, deflecting attacks with minimal effort. His fighting style embodies patience, control, and a deep understanding of an opponent's movements. It's a style that speaks to his stoic nature and his ability to turn an opponent's force against them. So what is Daniel's greatest strength? Is it his speed, his technique, or maybe his ability to surprise his opponents? While all of these play a role, there's something deeper that truly sets him apart. Well, undoubtedly it's his heart. Daniel's courage and determination are the driving forces behind every move he makes, every challenge he faces, and every setback he overcomes. He's the underdog who never backs down, fueled by an unwavering spirit and a refusal to accept defeat. Even when the odds are stacked against him, Daniel finds a way to dig deep and keep fighting. Remember his battles against the Cobra Kai? Those moments weren't just about physical skill, they were about mental toughness, about standing up for what's right, and about never letting fear dictate his actions. Outmatched and outsized, he fought tooth and nail, and his determination was really a force to be reckoned with. Daniel's willingness to push through pain and exhaustion to keep going when others might give up is what makes his journey so inspiring. But beyond just tenacity, Daniel demonstrates some remarkable adaptability. He doesn't just rely on brute force or stubbornness. He's always learning, always growing, always looking for a new way to overcome the next obstacle. He learns from every fight, constantly evolving his techniques and incorporating new skills into his arsenal. Each setback becomes a lesson, each victory a stepping stone to something greater. He's a quick study, picking up Mr. Miyagi's unconventional teachings and applying them with surprising effectiveness. Whether it's a new defensive stance or a creative counterattack, Daniel adapts quickly and makes it his own. His resilience and adaptability honestly make him a truly formidable opponent. In the end, it's not just his physical abilities, but his heart, his willingness to learn, and his relentless spirit that define Daniel as a true champion. Mr. Han's strength lies in his unwavering calmness. He faces every challenge with a serenity that honestly borders on the mystical. His control over his emotions, a testament to his years of training, allows him to assess situations with clarity and respond with measured precision. His mastery of Kung Fu is undeniable. Years of dedicated practice have honed his reflexes to the point where he can effortlessly deflect blows and counter with lightning speed. He anticipates his opponent's moves, turning their own momentum against them. His fighting style is a blend of elegance and effectiveness, making him a truly captivating martial artist.